Hey guys, I'm Molly, and on this channel we talk about our innermost thoughts. We are connected by thoughts, and that is it. Alright, so I went and brought Wonder. You guys seem to like Wonder a lot. I saw the first video, and there were a lot of views for Wonder, and I did another video about Wonder. So go look that up on Shorts. But today we're gonna go and on a little adventure together, guys. And I don't think I have done this on an adventure. So this is gonna be a little different, guys, okay? But we did something similar about if you want something, but this time, this is gonna be like, my poetry, and we're going somewhere together. So Wonder wanted to come along. And let me put this up here. Wonder wanted to come along for a little adventure together, and we're gonna close our eyes and we're gonna go and imagine to be somewhere, because I think that when we get older as an adult, we forget this to go somewhere, not just want something, but just go somewhere in our minds together. And I think it would be really awesome for us to just hang out, and we're gonna just go somewhere random together, and Wonder's gonna be there too. So I was thinking about this place. It was actually on my post section. I wrote something about like we're on the moon together, and Wonder was there, and I can't really remember like what happened, what like Wonder was doing. I don't really know, but yeah. So the point of this, guys, is that imagination is a form of hope, guys. And this is something that we seem to forget. And as a child, we do remember it. It isn't till a little later till we are told it is foolish that we stop doing this. And honestly, that's kind of what I was told a lot, that it's very foolish to daydream. And on my post section, I asked something about what did you stop doing that you got ridiculed for, and that is it, daydreaming. And I'm going to be honest that if I didn't daydream when I was a child, when something was so freaking painful to experience, I don't even think I would have made it as far as where I am today. I'm very honest. Like, I had to daydream in order to just even bear to get through the day. That's how bad it was. And a lot of people that have gone through so much in life, they do this and they don't talk about this. And yes, it is true that if you've gone through so much pain, you do daydream, and it's a coping mechanism to get through something that is just, it's a filter. And this is something that I did a lot. And when I became an adult, the only time I did is if I was dreaming, but other than that, I would do it in the back of my mind, but it was like only for a second, and that was it. It was honestly no other time, guys. Like, it just wasn't. And I want to do that with you guys, so that way you guys can imagine and can go and see what else there is in life, guys, like than just what is in front of you. There's so much more in life, guys, and I want to show it to you guys. Like you just read in the bio that like I'm here to show you as much magic, which is hope. It's a form of it, to show it to you guys as much as I can. And Wonder's here too with us to go and do that. So I'm gonna go and ask Wonder where he wants to go. So just 1 second, we're gonna have to be quiet. He gets really shy, guys. Okay, Wonder, what do you want? Where do you want to go? okay? Well, I haven't been to that country, so I don't know about that. Tell me something else. Okay. All right. So it's gonna be a little surprise, guys. Okay. So you ready? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just breathe in our nose 4 seconds and then out. And we're gonna do this over and over until your heartbeat is slowed down. Because a lot of people, they haven't done this. And I think that people that are like me, which is 1% of the population when I looked it up, it's just an automatic thing that we do. We don't really talk about it. It's just a little odd, but we just automatically do it. And it's like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like my eyes kind of go back a bit and it's out like only 1 second though. And then I'll have to refocus or something. But it's like an immediate kind of thing. Now for people that are not like this, I'm gonna go pull you in and I'm gonna put you in a trance. So what you need to do, guys, is you need to be in a quiet place, okay? And you need to just, have your alone time, okay? And, you don't have to, not with anyone. You just go in your own room and have your lights off and have your headphones in, and you can just listen to me if you want and look at wonder. Okay, so let's see. Well, let's see, I'm putting him here. Okay, so just like, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe in our nose. You're gonna have your eyes closed, okay? I'm gonna put you guys in a trance, okay? So have a lot of time on your hands right now, guys. Like you are bored, you want something to do, come along with me, okay? So you're gonna breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, all right, so you're gonna do a little bit more. I need to do a little bit more, so you guys go do a little bit more. So you're gonna relax your shoulders, guys, okay? It's really important. Relax. Okay, so we're just gonna have our eyes closed. We're gonna you just look around like where your eyes are kind of. So right now, personally, I'm seeing a lot of orange, just kind of like a sunset vibe look for me. Now, everyone's is going to be different because everyone perceives something different. So you're gonna be feeling and seeing something a little different. But for me, it's sunset and yeah, so I'm gonna put you in a trance soon, okay, guys? I have trust that you guys are calm, and if you want to know if you're calm, just put your hand on your chest and you'll be able to feel the heartbeat, okay? And if it's slow, then you are good. Now, if it's really fast, keep doing the breath. Do that, okay, guys? So you're gonna be doing that pretty much, and just okay. So I am gonna put you guys in a trance soon, okay? You ready? So I'm gonna do my snaps, and I'm gonna put you in my world, okay? So you guys can see what it's like. You guys have an idea of it based on the poetry and the songs I have done, but you haven't really seen the world. Just maybe a little bit on my last video, but wasn't really going somewhere. So we're gonna be going somewhere together. So I'm gonna show you exactly what my world looks like, okay? And you're gonna be very surprised. It's gonna be completely different, okay? So it's gonna be the first time entering my world, guys. I'm excited for you guys to be here. Okay, so you ready? I'm gonna put you in a trance. I have trust that you're in a quiet place. You can focus. You have your calmed heart. If you want, you can do a candle if you want. So you ready? Okay, I'm gonna put you in a trance. Ready? All right. I'm gonna do rhythmic thing. Okay, guys. So ready? 1, 2. Okay. Wait, I don't think so. So sorry, guys. I forgot what to do to get you guys in there. Sorry, that didn't work. Sorry. Okay, try this again. It needs to be a specific rhythm. Sorry. Okay, ready to go. Try. Click, click, click. All right, guys. All right, you've entered my world now. So we're gonna look around with our 5 senses, okay? So I'm gonna describe to you guys, what do I see, and you're gonna go and see it too. Okay, so if you entered my world, I don't think I've actually named it, to be honest. It's never occurred to me, but I'm gonna do my best to describe it with my 5 senses. So the first thing that I see right when you walk into my world, and this is the place actually I went to majority of my childhood, honestly, this specific place. And this is actually the place that honestly got me through really hard times. And you're always welcome to be in this place, guys. If you ever need it, if you're going through a tough time, you're always welcome to come into this place of mine. So you're in it, and right now it's a field. So what I'm seeing, it looks like the grass grew. It was shorter when I was a child, but it grew now. I see a lot of blues in this grass and a lot of shades of green, and it's really long. It'll be up to, honestly, like to your shoulders. That's how long this grass is, guys. It's pretty long, but you can go and move forward like this way, and it'll be a little shorter. So we're gonna be walking on the grass, and it's gonna be like everything is very vibrant in this world, guys. Extremely vibrant, okay? And the soil is, I guess it's like, it has a little bit of moisture in there, but it's not too much, all right? So for me in this world, I'm always wearing a white long dress. So you guys can imagine me in a white long dress, and we're together in this field together. It's kind of like a meadow vibe. And in this place, there's a lot of dandelions everywhere. And this is kind of where I went and kind of wished a lot, which I did mention in my origins story. This is where I went here, where I talked about how I wished on dandelions 24/7 in my life. So this is where you're at, guys. This is, you know, where I've been almost my entire life. So you're gonna like walk around, and for you, you can wear whatever it is that you enjoy. Everyone is different, so decide whatever it is. It's pretty cool. For me, I like it in the 70s. So imagine it in the 70s. There's a little bit of wind, and there's a lot of sunshine. So everything is so vibrant, and the sun is on my left side is what I am seeing. It just happens to be today. It's shining on the left side, and we're gonna just like walk around together. So for you, you're wearing, I guess, boots, I suppose, cowboy boots, because there's a little bit of moisture. So you're just gonna like walk around there and just like hear that crunch. It has like that crunchy sound when you walk, pretty much. So you're gonna go and just see that there's kind of a stream. So on the right side, there's always been this long stream, and I would just like touch it here and there. I never went in it though. That's never really occurred in my brain to do that, but I would touch it, and it's a really cool feel. And the water is kind of clear, like that's how I envision it in my mind, this world. So it's clear like, and you're gonna put your hand in it, it's cool. And the rocks in there are, majority of it is kind of more neutral colors, you know, and they're kind of jagged. Some are big, some are small, kind of in this stream thing. So we're gonna just walk around there. So you know, you're just hearing that crunch still, you're feeling that water, that sun, you feel the sun on you, on your left side pretty much. And for me, I'm seeing a bunch of butterflies, and the butterflies are yellow. For what I'm seeing in my world, everything is yellow in my world. And yeah, everything is just extremely bright in here. So you may want to wear some glasses possibly, but for me, I don't really wear glasses in my world. It's just something that I'm really used to, is that vibrant color. And a lot of the time, what I would do when something was extremely painful, I would go in the meadow and I would just kind of imagine myself like circle around, kind of like you have your arms out and you're just like, I guess you're like circling around and you're looking up in the sky, and the sky is a vibrant blue, like that gorgeous blue color, guys. It's not light blue, and it's not dark. It's like in between is my absolute favorite. So you go and look up there and you just feel the sunshine and you see this sky, and there's clouds. So my favorite is puffy white clouds, but today I am not seeing that. There are no clouds, it's just clearness for me. So we're just looking at there, and what I like to do in this world majority of the time is I'll just circle around the dandelions kind of, and I would just move around a bit, and I would just wish for whatever it is that I want to wish for, I suppose. And I would just sit on the grass, and I would just kind of contemplate a lot, not do anything. I just kind of sit there, crisscross applesauce. So why don't we just do that, guys? We're just gonna do crisscross applesauce. We're just gonna sit there and contemplate and just enjoy just being here, right? So we're just gonna be quiet, and for this moment we're just gonna enjoy just experiencing each other's companies, and we're all in here, and so everyone's spread out, and you know, we're all crisscross applesauce. If you want, you can bring a blanket. For me, I don't really do that in my world. I don't know, the dirt doesn't get on my dress, but it's up to you. If you want to get a blanket, go ahead. So I'm just, this is what I usually do with my time in my mind, when something's just too much, or just in general, I just do this, and it's just peaceful, you know? So I'm just gonna be quiet, and we can just sit there and contemplate and just enjoy just being next to each other, I guess. So we're just looking up at the sky, guys. Oh, and Wonder is going to be right here with us. And if you want, we can take turns holding Wonder. Wonder is just, you know, just is supposed to just give you lots of love and just hold Wonder, I guess, while you're crisscross applesauce there. So I guess it's my turn to hold Wonder first. So we're just gonna just chill here. Okay, so I'm gonna go and pass you to Wonder because I have a feeling you want Wonder. That's what I'm sensing from you guys. So I'm gonna go and pass on Wonder to you guys. So one of you guys can hold Wonder, and he's super soft. So we're just gonna hang out, and you're gonna just feel Wonder's softness and his love. So if you want, you can have Wonder talk to you. Now, for me, in my world, I don't really have him talk to me. He's just there as like, he kind of glows in my world, honestly. There's a yellow light around Wonder. And I just like hold on to him, honestly, and just, yeah, just walk around with him and we'll just chill together, I guess. Sometimes I'll go and magically appear a book. But normally I don't do that. I just kind of just lay there a lot of the time, or just sleep here normally. So there's this one little spot, and you'll see that it's pretty flat because I always sit there, and I just do a lot of the contemplating there. And yeah, you guys can come along too. It's pretty big. The circle is more like medium size, I suppose. So if you wanted, you guys can come along. Yeah, we can just sit there too. And for me, sometimes I would just imagine like, there were times in my life where I felt really lonely, so I would just kind of pretend that not physically someone is in here, because I didn't like the idea of that when I was younger, but it was like kind of like the wind would play with my hair, I guess. So imagine like wind playing with your hair, and it's just nice and breezy kind of feeling. That's kind of was that feeling of having a friend when I was younger. That was, I guess, the substitute of it when I was alone a lot of the time. So, so you probably guys want to go and see what else there is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just keep on walking forward. It's a little bit shorter, the grass, guys. So in this world, as you walk forward, it becomes more like sunset. So I'm huge into like the sunsets and, you know, sunrises. So I'm more of a sunset kind of person. So as you move forward, you're gonna see more of a sunset. It's a lot of pinks and yellow, not yellows, oranges, a lot as you move forward. So we can go and move forward a couple of steps. We're gonna do like maybe I don't know, like, we'll do like 30 steps, guys. So we're gonna go a little bit forward, and you're gonna go and see the sunset I'm talking about. It's just gorgeous looking, and there's a lot of clouds, but there's stratus clouds, guys. And you're gonna just look around, and everything's really serene. There's no music or anything. It's just, you know, you're just gonna look around, I guess, guys. And yeah, you're just gonna stare at the sunset, and it looks like it's on the left for me. And then I just go and keep walking around. Is what I did a lot of my life, is just walk around here where the sunset is majority of the time. And then let's see, there's some birds. Now they're small birds. I don't really have big birds in my world, so yeah, it's gonna be like small birds. So lots of different color birds. So there's gonna be, so as you move forward, there's going to be trees. Like they're not huge trees, they're more like medium-sized trees in my world of what I'm seeing. So you have to step forward though, probably more like, I don't know, 20 yards or so. You're gonna see trees then. So at the beginning, it's gonna be long grass, and then you keep moving forward. And then, yeah, that's kind of what I see. Now, do I climb on the trees? Not really. It's not really my thing. But you're welcome to if you want to climb on the trees. But yeah, right now I think you guys are holding wonder, so it may be a little difficult. But yeah, that's kind of what I would do a lot of my life. People that are like me can be in this type of world with their eyes open. That's kind of what I did a lot of my life. But for people that have not experienced something like this, you need to have your eyes closed and to see everything. Yeah, for me, I can be at two different places at the very same time, and I can talk to people all at the same time and be in this type of world. It's just yeah, it's just for people like me, we have to cover it up. And I guess for me, I was pretty good at covering it up because I never really talked about this. So I don't think people could really tell that I was in this type of world. But in this world, there's lots of magic. It's yellow, guys, and there's unicorns everywhere. So the my company name Pastel, she was actually in this world at the very beginning of, like, at birth. And so I've always known she was around, and she would just like roam around. We never really associated, but she would just roam around and have like multiple unicorns just roaming around, and they kind of glow. They have a white glow though. It's not a yellow glow, it's a white glow, and they just roam around. And I have stories for every single one of them. That was what I was going to incorporate in my business, but that's kind of where the idea came from. So you just, you know, walk around. There's fairies, so they live in what do you call it, like they already live in the grass area, but I don't really associate myself with them too much. But they are there though. At least in my world, that's kind of what it looks like. Now, when you move forward, you're gonna like see a bridge. Now, I've never been on this bridge. That's never really occurred to me to be on this bridge. It's been a long time since I've entered this world. So yeah, but I've never been on it. But you're welcome to go see what's past the bridge, but I've never gone past it ever. But I generally just stay at that spot where I just sit and contemplate and just chill, just lie there and, you know, kind of like spin around and look up at the sky a lot of the time. And then, let's see. So what it smells like in this world is a lot of floral. I don't even know how even to describe this, but honestly, I can't even pinpoint the exact smell that I smell, but it is definitely a floral smell everywhere in this world. I guess like a bunch of daisies, and then you would smell that smell. So pretty much like that. But in this world, everything, majority of the plants is dandelions, and I would always pick one and I would go and, you know, I would just blow on it or something, and, you know, the wind would pick it up, and I would always wish for something all the time. So you guys are welcome to go and pick it up if you guys want to. Yeah, but there's plenty out there. You guys can go ahead constantly, because they always just regrow super fast, guys. Let's see, and then we can walk around on the left side. It's just more grass area. You know, just same old. The right side, the same old. There's more on the trees though, on the right side though. And then if you go backwards where it's like super tall grass, then it becomes more like nightfall. So I guess how it is majority of the time in my world, it's evening time. And as you go back this way, it becomes nighttime. And nighttime is kind of like the galaxy kind of look. And, you know, you just wish for stars and shooting stars. That's kind of where I got the idea for my poetry. That's where you guys are standing at. That kind of poetry that you are getting in the back of my world. And then when we're on the swings, I mentioned in the poetry that we're on swings, and they just kind of appear though. It's not like they're always there. That's never how I imagined it. It's really just grass. But in my mind, I would appear swings for us, and we would just go on it, and we would just swing back and forth till we're in sync, and we would just hang out pretty much. That's kind of where that idea came from, the poetry, if you were curious. But yeah, that would be more towards the forward front of my world, where you would experience the swing set idea, and then all the night stuff is in the back of my world. And yeah, you guys can keep on exploring what it is. So we're just gonna go and just chill. Just find a spot, guys, and we'll just sit and chill. And yeah, so we're gonna go and see here. So you guys are gonna give me Wonder back, and I'm just gonna sit and chill with Wonder in the grass. And sometimes I like to play with my stuffed bear. I don't know if that's like kind of weird. But yeah, just like, you know, just hold Wonder and be like, you know, hey, what's up, kind of deal. Just look at me. Alright, let's see. So we're just gonna just enjoy the breeze, guys, and just, you know, look at the sky and just smell everything. So you're smelling the floral, you're on the grass, and it's has a lot of like kind of like straw-like feel, I guess. You know, like those beautiful meadows you're talking, you know, you guys envision something like that, guys. And then tasting, I never really imagined food in my world, I'm going to be very honest. But the air tastes very crisp in my world. I can tell you that. It's always been like that. And you just hear birds here and there. You hear butterflies moving around. In this case, today it's yellow. Sometimes it'll be like different colors. It just depends. Maybe, I think a lot of the time it depends on my mood. So sometimes it'll be like black butterflies, but I think that's like pretty rare. But yeah, today's really like yellow butterflies, and they're like all over the place. We're talking about like hundreds of butterflies, and they're on your hair, they're on your, you know, arms, they're like everywhere, and they're just chilling there. And we just get to just sit there, and if you want, we can just stare at each other's eyes or just look up the sky. So we're just gonna lie back down all the way. I'm just gonna look up at the clouds and just feel the breeze. And what we can do is just look at the shape of clouds. I guess I'm gonna make clouds appear now, and we can just think of different shape of clouds. That's kind of what I do a lot, is just I'll lay back and then I'll just do shapes of clouds, but normally it's just clear. And then yeah, and then you're just touching the grass, touching the water. You have wonder. You can touch the unicorns. I don't think they really like it. They like to be left alone, and the fairies like to be left alone. They just live their own life, at least in my mind. That's what I envision. And whenever I want to go somewhere else in this world I've never explored, there's a yellow light that kind of, it's a path, sort of ish. It's not like directly a path where my feet are, but it's like a light kind of thing that I see, like, and it's like where my stomach is, kind of, and it will like guide me so I can see everything. And something that I really notice is that I forgot to mention this, but when it came to like light, like natural light, there's a difference between electricity and natural light of what you produce. So I was thinking in my mind, when someone is in a dark place, like a dark hole, and someone has a flashlight that is the light that is like helping to save, but apparently, like from what I was told, no, it's the person is the light that is getting you out of the hole. Nothing to do with a flashlight. So electricity is not, I don't know, like a sign of hope, I guess. It's the person that is, from what I was told. So yeah, that's just, I've just thought of that. And in my mind, in this world, well, I'm the only one in here, but from what I see out into the real world, people emit certain light, and I can just see it immediately. And so people, which I've never really discussed about, but yeah, they're certain color light, and it signifies something. So in my world, I see different light colors, and those are the people that are in here. So directly, they're not in here, but their light is in here. That's what I see a lot of. Majority of it is a lot of green and yellow light. And green and blue light normally that I see in this world, and you can bring it in. I'm seeing a lot of like green light from you guys. So yeah, just keep walking around if you want. You can explore it, but that's kind of what the gist of what this world is like and what I envision, and you can see what my world's like. And that's kind of what I mean, like where I see like all this magic and all that and all these symbols. That's where I get it all from, is being in this type of world and just seeing so much, everything glows in this world. Definitely very glowy like. Sometimes I hate rain. I absolutely hate rain. So sometimes in this world it will just have like a sprinkle, and then it would have dew kind of, and everything is very like dewy like, and so I'll lay on there sometimes and just chill. I mean, that was a lot of my life. That's what I did. And yeah, that's where a lot of the ideas that I come from, and understanding of what things symbolize, and doorways, and a lot of the patterns I see, and finding all the illusions, is by kind of incorporating what this world is. So where you guys are at right now, I incorporate that kind of in this world. Like I see it as like a combo. So kind of like how I view it is like there's a mirror, and it's kind of like how would I describe this? Like it's an an octagon shaped mirror, and that's kind of where our world is. And so there's so many different mirrors, and so if you keep walking forward, and it's like going this way, and you'll see like mirrors are lined up kind of, and it's like different worlds. That's what I see in my mind, and each mirror is a different world, and you can step into it. And so when we closed our eyes, we just went into a mirror kind of situation, and then the world that we are in, I kind of go in there, and then I can step out, and then I can go and kind of intersect them in a way. Because when it comes to a mirror, you can intercept it. How would I describe? So it's like you can put two mirrors together, and it can meld together. So let's say if you melt, it's made out of glass. So if you can melt it, you can meld it together, kind of like this sort of. And that's kind of what I envision in my brain, and that's how I've always seen the world since I was a little kid. And so that's kind of how gotta like view it, I guess. Everything gets melded together, like heat got melded together, and you can have two mirrors together. And so you have the magic, and then you have your normal life, whatever, what you're seeing. And that's kind of how I envision it. And so sometimes I can step out of this mirror, and for me, like for you guys, you would be opening, but for me, I can just, in the mind shift, you can just step out of it. People like me can step out of it with their eyes open, and like other people would never even known a difference of it. It's very confusing, probably very odd, doesn't make any sense, but in that way. So that's kind of what do I mean when you incorporate magic. So we're in this world, and then what I see is melding two mirrors together, and then it combines into one, because it's almost impossible to go and separate something that's been already melded together, if that makes sense. And so yeah, that's kind of what it's like in my world, where you see all these mirrors and it produces rainbows everywhere. It's just gorgeous. Now, it's not like full-on set rainbows. It's kind of more like, I don't know, faded, you know, in the background vibe. That's what I see in my mind, guys. So you guys can picture that, and you're just seeing all these mirrors everywhere. It's like, but they're lined up. For me, what I see, it's lined up kind of, and it's perfectly aligned. And in my mind, everything is very like specific, kind of like, let's say like every 2 inches, for an example, something like that. It's like everything is very specific. I'm very like, everything has to be very like picture perfect kind of vibes. So that's kind of how I envision this. So in my world, that's what you're seeing. Now, I'm gonna go and we're gonna just smell the air, guys. Oh my gosh. It's like super nice, like the smell, very floral. And then we're just gonna hear the birds. And then we're gonna go and taste the air. It's like super crisp, guys. And we're gonna like touch the grass, you know. Trying to think. Oh, and then you're gonna just see everywhere. Just look around. So right now, like what I'm doing is like I'm just looking around like a circle kind of. So forward wise, we're looking at the mirrors lined up. In the back, you're kind of seeing like nightfall kind of, and it's dark. And it's just really beautiful, kind of like the song Untouchable. That's kind of what I envisioned, something like that. And then we're seeing like a sunset kind of vibe forward. That's what we're seeing. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go and step out of it. And we're gonna bring Wonder back here too, because I want Wonder here. So we're gonna go and snap out of this, and we're gonna go back to this world, the other mirror here. So what this mirror is for this world that we're in, it's kind of more in the back area, kind of nightfall for some reason. And then my world is more in the front area. The mirror, at least that's what I see in my mind. So we're gonna go step backwards, and that's where, remember where the long grass is. So we're gonna just step back a bit. Just gonna walk there. I'm just gonna enjoy it and hear the birds. It's pretty like a high pitched kind of sound to me. That's what I'm hearing in my mind. Alright, so we're gonna go step into the mirror, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you out of this trance. You ready? Alright. Click, click, click. Alright, so we are back, and here we are in this world. And yeah, you kind of got an idea of what it's like to be in my world and to envision it. And you guys are always welcome to be in it. Let me know if you go in my world and you get to enjoy the experience. And let me know if you really liked it. And tell me, did you pick a dandelion and wish for something? Let me know in the comments. And do your signal, okay, guys? That way I know you're here. Oh, I forgot to say that we are connected for a reason, guys. That's why you're here. So, guys, Let's stay connected. Go and subscribe, okay? And that way you can be in this world and you guys can see all the magic and all the hope there is. I have so much more I can show you guys, but that was a little glimpse into what it's like to be in my world.